Hello friends, you're watching Tech Talk and I'm Apsara. Today I'm gonna tell you that zombie was a real person who afterward became the most favorite topic for horror movies. But before getting started, kindly subscribe this channel to watch more and more exciting videos in future. Zombie is the most common word and character of Hollywood horror movies. Mostly they are shown as half-dead people with bloody clothes and a deformed mouth, walking on the street and eating other people. Zombie is not at all a self created character, but drastically modified in the Western culture. The most amazing theory is yet to come. Janja Zumbi was a real name of an African Muslim leader, to whom the West culture portrayed as a dangerous creature eating other human beings. Now let's dig in further about Janja Zumbi. Who was he? What is his historical background? Janja Zumbi was the first Muslim leader who started the concept of Islamic culture in Brazil. He played an important role for the independence of Muslim community in 1539. The Portuguese invaded in Brazil and they started to make African Muslims their slave and they forcefully converted them to Christianity. It became a common practice to abuse the African slaves. Historical statistics shows that the ratio of African slaves raised to 13 million at that time. In 16th and 19th century, the trade of the slave was on its height. At that time, America was discovered, so there was a shortage of manpower in America. That was the time when the slaves were sold to America, and the trade of the slave became an important part of economical growth. The African agents make contract with the European traders. They take the African slave tied to the chain within the African sea so they could be transferred to Europe. Few of them miserably died. Some historical documentation in Brazilian museums show that most of the African slaves were Muslims. They read Holy Quran and pray 5 times a day. There were a lot of Muslim scholars at that time too. But they were living a miserable life. They were brutally beaten and physically abused by white people day and night. So, for the sake of their life safety, they start moving toward the forest so they can live their life peacefully and practice their religious belief without any fear of being beaten or killed by somebody. In 1655, a child was born among them who was named as Janja Zombi. When he grew up, he denied to accept the unfair behavior of white people toward them. Janja Zumbi teach the African Muslim how to be a practicing Muslim they can become by following the path of Holy Quran. He even succeeded to make an army of African Muslims and he took over 20 areas of Brazil from the Portuguese people. He is famous by the name of Shujal Aswad, mean black brave man. Portuguese were held scared from Janja Zumbi. Janja Zumbi ruled for 50 years. He got injured during a war and then afterward became a martyr during that same war. His enemies insulted his dead body after killing him brutally. They separated his head from his body and then cut rest of his body into small pieces and showcased the dead body in front of the people. This is the example of inhuman behavior they show toward the African Muslims. After this brutal act, they start murdering rest of the African Muslims and again start making them slave. But the people of Brazil still remember Janja Zumbi as their hero. There is a bronze statue of Janja Zumbi in Brazil. In 1888, the culture of slavery became totally banned in Brazil. But this was introduced by Janja Zumbi. Lots of African people forgot their Islamic roots from past. Every year on 13th of May, people of Brazil and Africa celebrate Janja Zumbi Day. But alas, we forgot our historical and religious relation with Janja Zumbi. But the Western people didn't forget Janja Zumbi. They celebrate his death as a festival. They paint their faces and wear bloody clothes and show that zombies are the aggressive wolf who are far away from the human. But for us, Janja Zumbi was a hero who took away the Muslims from the culture of slavery. Now tell me in the comment how many of you knew this zombie theory before. I hope you like this video. Kindly give a thumbs up, do share it with your friends. For now, take care, goodbye.